Imagine this. Alex, a young professional, wakes up to a phone buzzing with notifications, emails piling up, a missed call from a frustrated boss, and a group chat buzzing with drama. The weight of deadlines, strained relationships, and society's relentless expectations feels like a storm closing in. Alex stands at the edge of burnout, yearning for a way to rise above the chaos, to find clarity and strength. Sound familiar? We've all been there, caught in life's whirlwind, searching for a path to peace. Today, on Daily Stoic Quotes, we're diving into 9 Stoic keys to outsmart everybody else. Timeless principles that transformed Alex's life and can empower you to navigate challenges with wisdom and serenity. Welcome to Daily Stoic Quotes, your sanctuary for ancient wisdom that lights the way in our modern world. If you're ready to grow stronger and wiser, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and type "keep it up" in the comments to join our community of Stoic seekers. Let's embark on this journey together. Stoicism, born over 2,000 years ago, is more than a philosophy. It's a practical guide to thriving amidst life's storms. Think of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who faced wars and betrayal, yet found peace through self-mastery. Or Seneca, who navigated political intrigue with calm resolve. Even Epictetus, a former slave, rose above hardship by focusing on what he could control, his mind and actions. In today's fast-paced, distraction-filled world, their teachings are a lifeline. Stoicism teaches us to embrace challenges, not as burdens, but as opportunities to grow stronger. It's about finding an inner fortress of calm, no matter what life throws at you. Look at someone like Oprah Winfrey, who overcame poverty and adversity not by complaining, but by quietly forging her path with resilience, a true Stoic in action. In this video, we'll uncover 9 Stoic keys that will change how you see the world and yourself. Through Alex's story, a journey from chaos to clarity, you'll discover practical tools to outsmart life's challenges. Each key is backed by real-life examples, from icons like Steve Jobs, who guarded his vision with discretion, to Keanu Reeves, whose quiet humility inspires millions. These stories, paired with Stoic wisdom, will show you how to cultivate strength, focus, and inner peace. Get ready for a transformative experience that will leave you empowered to live with purpose and resilience. So, let's dive into Alex's journey and the first Stoic key that changed everything. Lesson 1. Don't talk about challenges, turning trials into triumphs. Picture Alex, our young professional, staring at a computer screen as the clock ticks past midnight. A looming project deadline feels like a mountain, each email notification a pebble adding to the weight. Exhausted, Alex vents to friends over coffee, recounting every stressful detail: the demanding boss, the tight timeline, the sleepless nights. But instead of relief, Alex feels more overwhelmed, trapped in a cycle of complaints. Then, a moment of clarity hits. What if the Stoics were right? What if talking about challenges only amplifies them? Alex decides to try a new approach, embracing silence as a source of strength. By focusing inward, Alex begins to see the deadline not as a burden, but as a chance to grow, to prove resilience. This is the first Stoic key. Don't talk about your challenges, but transform them into triumphs through quiet action. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, believe that life's obstacles are not roadblocks but opportunities. In his Meditations, he wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This profound insight teaches us that challenges are inevitable, but our response defines us. Instead of dwelling on what's wrong, complaining about a tough situation, or seeking sympathy, we should focus on what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. Complaining drains energy and clouds judgment, but silence fosters clarity. By redirecting energy from words to solutions, we cultivate resilience. Imagine being stuck in traffic. Instead of ranting, use the time to reflect or plan. The Stoics remind us that every challenge, no matter how small, is a chance to practice virtue and grow stronger. Consider Oprah Winfrey, a living example of this Stoic principle. Born into poverty in rural Mississippi, Oprah faced unimaginable challenges: abuse, discrimination, and financial hardship. Yet, she didn't broadcast her struggles or seek pity. Instead, she quietly focused on what she could control: her education and work ethic. While working as a news anchor, she faced setbacks, including being told she wasn't fit for television. Rather than complaining, Oprah channeled her energy into honing her craft, eventually creating The Oprah Winfrey Show. Her silent resilience turned trials into triumphs, building a media empire and inspiring millions. Oprah's journey shows that by refraining from complaints and focusing on action, we could transform obstacles into stepping stones to success. How can you apply this Stoic wisdom? Start with 3 steps. First, identify a challenge in your life: a tough project, a personal setback, or a stressful situation. Second, reframe it as an opportunity for growth. What skills can you develop, or what strength can you build? Third, take one actionable step silently, without venting to others. For example, if you're overwhelmed by a work project, instead of complaining, break it into smaller tasks and tackle one each day. Journal your progress to stay focused. This approach shifts your mindset from victimhood to empowerment, aligning with Stoic principles of self-mastery and resilience. Here's your Stoic challenge. For the next week, face a challenge without complaining. Instead, journal your thoughts and actions daily, noting how silence and focus change your perspective. Share your insights in the comments below. What did you learn? By embracing this key, you'll turn trials into triumphs, just like Alex did. With challenges mastered, Alex discovered another Stoic secret. Lesson 2. Don't reveal your secrets. The art of discretion. Alex's journey continued with a spark of ambition, a dream to launch a podcast sharing Stoic wisdom. Excited, Alex shared the idea with a colleague, hoping for support. Instead, they faced out. "Are you sure you have time for that?" An unsolicited advice that dampened their enthusiasm. Feeling exposed, Alex realized their mistake. Sharing a fragile dream too soon invited negativity. Inspired by Seneca's wisdom, Alex chose discretion, guarding their vision like a precious gem. By keeping the podcast plans private, Alex regained focus, working late nights to refine their concept without external noise. This is the second Stoic key. Don't reveal your secrets, but protect your inner world with the art of discretion. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, advised, "If you wish another to keep your secret, first keep it yourself." The Stoics understood that our inner world, our dreams, fears, and plans, is sacred. Sharing these too freely can expose us to judgment, doubt, or even betrayal. Discretion isn't about secrecy or mistrust. It's about self-respect and control. By choosing when and with whom to share, we preserve our autonomy and protect our focus. In a world of oversharing, where social media tempts us to broadcast every thought, discretion is a superpower. It allows us to nurture our goals in a safe space, free from external pressures that can derail our progress. Look at Steve Jobs, a master of Stoic discretion. When developing the first iPhone, Jobs kept Apple's plans tightly guarded, even from most employees. This secrecy wasn't about distrust, but about fostering innovation without interference. By shielding the project from premature criticism or leaks, Jobs maintained creative control, building anticipation that culminated in a revolutionary product launch in 2007. His discretion ensured the iPhone's success, proving that protecting your vision can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Jobs' approach shows that by keeping our secrets close, we create space for creativity and focus, aligning with Stoic wisdom. To practice discretion, try these steps. First, identify a personal goal or dream you're tempted to share widely. Second, choose one or two trusted confidants who respect your vision. Avoid those who might discourage you. Third, practice selective sharing, revealing only what's necessary and when the time is right. For instance, if you're planning a business, keep the idea private until you have a prototype or plan. Journaling your progress can reinforce your commitment. This approach builds self-trust and shields your dreams from doubt. Your Stoic challenge. Keep one personal goal private for a month. Track your progress in a journal and note how discretion enhances your focus. Share your experience in the comments. What changed for you? By mastering discretion, like Alex, you'll protect your inner sanctuary and stay true to your path. With discretion mastered, Alex learned to let actions speak louder than words. Lesson 3. Don't talk about your achievements. The quiet power of humility. Fresh from embracing discretion, Alex landed a big promotion at work, a moment of pride after months of hard work. The urge to post about it on social media was strong, craving likes and congratulations. But something stopped Alex. Inspired by Epictetus, they chose silence, reflecting privately on the journey and setting new goals. This shift brought a deeper satisfaction than any external praise could offer. Alex realized that true success isn't shouted from rooftops. It's lived quietly with purpose. This is the third Stoic key. Don't talk about your achievements, but let humility shine through your actions. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, taught us to embody your philosophy. Don't explain it. The Stoics believed that true fulfillment comes from within, not from external validation. Boasting about achievements can breed arrogance, complacency, or even resentment from others. Humility, however, keeps us grounded, focused on continuous growth rather than fleeting applause. In today's world, where social media thrives on showcasing wins, practicing humility is radical. It's about finding joy in the process, learning, improving, contributing, rather than in the spotlight. By letting our actions speak, we cultivate a quiet confidence that resonates more powerfully than words. Keanu Reeves embodies this Stoic humility. Despite his global fame, Reeves avoids the spotlight, quietly donating millions to children's hospitals and charities without fanfare. When asked about his generosity, he deflects, saying, "It's not about me." His actions, living modestly, supporting others, and focusing on his craft, speak louder than any public announcement. Reeves' humility has earned him universal respect, proving that true success lies in character, not applause. His life reflects the Stoic ideal. Let your work and virtues be your testament, not your words. To embrace humility, follow these steps. First, reflect on a recent achievement privately. Write about what it taught you. Second, focus on ongoing growth. Set a new goal to keep moving forward. Third, let your results speak for themselves, avoiding the urge to seek validation. For example, after a work win, instead of posting online, channel your energy into a new project. Journaling your reflections can deepen your sense of purpose. This practice builds self-worth that doesn't rely on external praise. Your Stoic challenge. Celebrate an achievement silently this week. Journal your feelings and insights. Then share in the comments how it felt to embrace humility. Like Alex, you'll find that quiet growth brings deeper fulfillment than any spotlight. Humility gave Alex clarity, but the next key added strategy. Lesson 4. The power of strategic silence, keeping your next move a mystery. With humility as a foundation, Alex faced a new crossroads, a dream to pivot careers and become a life coach. Excited, they nearly shared the plan with everyone at a team meeting. But, remembering Epictetus' wisdom, Alex chose strategic silence, planning their transition quietly. This decision shielded them from unsolicited advice and doubts, allowing laser-sharp focus on studying, networking, and building skills. By keeping their next move a mystery, Alex moved with purpose, unburdened by others' expectations. This is the fourth Stoic key. Don't announce your plans, but let strategic silence guide your path. Epictetus taught, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. The Stoics valued action over words, understanding that announcing plans prematurely can disrupt focus. Sharing goals invites opinions, doubts, or even jealousy, creating noise that distracts from your purpose. Strategic silence protects your vision, preserves motivation, and fosters self-reliance. It's like a chess master making calculated moves without revealing their strategy. In a world that pressures us to share every ambition, keeping your next move private is a powerful act of discipline, ensuring you stay true to your path. J.K. Rowling exemplifies this Stoic principle. When writing Harry Potter, Rowling worked in obscurity, crafting her magical world in cafes while facing financial struggles. She didn't broadcast her ambitions, avoiding criticism that could have derailed her. By keeping her plans secret until the manuscript was ready, she protected her creative process, leading to a global phenomenon. Rowling's strategic silence shows that by guarding your plans, you create space for them to flourish, free from external pressures, aligning with a Stoic focus on action over announcement. To practice strategic silence, try these steps. First, plan a goal privately. Write it down to clarify your vision. Second, break it into silent milestones, tackling each without fanfare. Third, share only when necessary, such as when seeking specific support. For example, train for a marathon without posting updates, focusing on each run. Journal your progress to stay motivated. This approach keeps you focused and self-reliant, free from external distractions. Your Stoic challenge. Pursue a goal silently for 30 days. Track your progress privately and share in the comments how it impacted your focus. Like Alex, you'll discover the power of keeping your next move a mystery. Strategic silence empowered Alex, but the next key brought inner peace. Lesson 5. Don't talk about others. The path to a gossip-free zone. As Alex's journey deepened, they stumbled into a trap: workplace gossip. During a lunch break, colleagues dished about a co-worker's mistakes, and Alex joined in, feeling a fleeting thrill. But afterward, guilt and exhaustion set in, draining their energy. Inspired by Marcus Aurelius, Alex decided to rise above, redirecting conversations to ideas and goals. By focusing on self-improvement, Alex fostered a positive environment, feeling lighter and more purposeful. This is the fifth Stoic key. Don't talk about others, but walk the path to a gossip-free zone, cultivating inner peace and virtue. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." The Stoics believed our energy is best spent on self-mastery, not judging others. Gossip, while tempting, harms both the speaker and the subject, eroding trust and fostering negativity. It distracts from personal growth, pulling us into a cycle of comparison and criticism. By focusing on our own actions and virtues, we create a ripple effect of positivity. In a world fueled by drama, social media feuds, reality TV, the Stoic path of avoiding gossip is a radical choice, aligning us with compassion and purpose. The Dalai Lama embodies this Stoic ideal. Known for his compassion, He avoids gossip, focusing on understanding and uplifting others. Despite global conflicts and personal exile, he speaks of peace and kindness, never engaging in petty criticism. His approach has inspired millions, creating harmony where division could thrive. The Dalai Lama's life shows that by refusing to talk about others' faults, we cultivate inner peace and become a force for good, aligning with the Stoic call to live virtuously. To live gossip-free, try these steps. First, redirect gossip to positive topics. Ask about ideas or goals instead. Second, reflect on your own aspirations to stay focused. Third, build a supportive environment by uplifting others. For example, turn a gossip session into a brainstorming meeting. Journaling your interactions can reinforce this habit. This practice not only fosters positivity, but also strengthens your character. Your Stoic challenge: avoid gossip for a week. Note how it improves your relationships and share your insights in the comments. Like Alex, you'll find that rising above gossip brings clarity and peace. Free from gossip, Alex discovered the beauty of quiet kindness. Lesson 6. Don't talk about your good deeds. The power of unspoken kindness. With gossip behind them, Alex noticed a struggling colleague, Sarah, falling behind on a project. Instead of seeking praise, Alex quietly stayed late, helping Sarah organize her work without telling anyone. The joy of seeing Sarah succeed, coupled with the quiet satisfaction of doing good, felt profound. Inspired by Seneca, Alex realized that true kindness doesn't need an audience. This is the 6th Stoic key. Don't talk about your good deeds, but let unspoken kindness become your strength, radiating virtue from within. Seneca taught, the reward for a good deed is to have done it. The Stoics believe that virtue is its own reward, not a means to gain recognition. Boasting about good deeds can taint their purity, turning acts of kindness into bids for applause. In our social media-driven world, where every charitable act is often posted for likes, the Stoic approach is revolutionary. By acting selflessly, without expectation of praise, we cultivate genuine compassion and integrity. Unspoken kindness not only impacts others, but also deepens our sense of purpose, aligning with the Stoic pursuit of a virtuous life. Paul Newman lived this principle. Through his food brand, Newman's Own, he quietly donated over $500 million to charities, focusing on helping children and communities. He rarely spoke of his philanthropy, letting the impact speak for itself. Newman's humility and generosity show that true kindness doesn't seek the spotlight. It thrives in silence, creating lasting change. His life reflects the Stoic ideal: do good for its own sake, and let your actions be your legacy. To practice unspoken kindness, follow these steps. First, perform an anonymous act of kindness, like helping a neighbor or donating quietly. Second, reflect on the intrinsic reward, how it feels to give without expecting anything. Third, avoid broadcasting your deeds, even on social media. For example, pay for someone's coffee anonymously. Journal your experience to deepen the impact. This habit builds selflessness and inner fulfillment. Your Stoic challenge: do a kind act without telling anyone this week. Journal the experience and share in the comments how it felt. Like Alex, you'll discover the quiet power of selfless kindness. Kindness strengthened Alex, but the next key protected their core. Lesson 7. The Stoic shield: guarding your weaknesses, building inner strength. As Alex grew, they faced a new hurdle, a fear of failure that surfaced during a high-stakes presentation. Sharing this fear with a colleague led to judgment, making Alex feel exposed. Drawing on Seneca's wisdom, Alex chose to guard their weaknesses, privately working on confidence through preparation and mindfulness. This silent effort turned vulnerability into strength, allowing Alex to deliver a stellar presentation. This is the seventh Stoic key. Don't speak of your weaknesses, but build a Stoic shield through quiet self-improvement. Seneca likened revealing weaknesses to a city without walls, vulnerable to attack. The Stoics distinguished between flaws, imperfections we acknowledge for growth, and weaknesses, vulnerabilities that can be exploited. Broadcasting weaknesses invites manipulation or pity, undermining resilience. Instead, the Stoics advocate silent self-improvement, transforming vulnerabilities into strengths through discipline. In a world that often celebrates oversharing, guarding weaknesses is an act of self-preservation. By working quietly on our fears or doubts, we build an inner fortress, aligning with the Stoic pursuit of resilience and self-mastery. Abraham Lincoln embodied this principle. Struggling with depression and self-doubt, Lincoln never publicized his inner battles. Instead, he privately journaled, sought wisdom through reading, and focused on leadership. His quiet resilience led him to guide America through the Civil War, proving that guarding weaknesses builds strength. Lincoln's life shows that by addressing vulnerabilities in silence, we transform them into sources of power, embodying Stoic courage. To build your Stoic shield, try these steps. First, identify a weakness privately, like fear of public speaking. Second, develop coping strategies, such as practicing mindfulness or seeking mentorship. Third, act with quiet confidence, letting results show your growth. For example, journal stress triggers and solutions to manage anxiety. This approach fosters resilience without exposing vulnerabilities. Your Stoic challenge. Work on a weakness silently for a month. Track your progress in a journal and share in the comments what you learned. Like Alex, you'll find strength in guarding your inner world. With weaknesses shielded, Alex nurtured their dreams. Lesson 8. The Unspoken Dream. Nurturing aspirations in silence. Emboldened by resilience, Alex dreamed of starting a wellness coaching business. The vision was vivid, but past experiences taught caution. Instead of sharing with everyone, Alex kept the dream close, sketching plans in a notebook and studying quietly. This silence protected their aspiration from doubt, allowing confidence to grow with each small step. Inspired by Seneca, Alex realized that dreams thrive in the quiet of the heart. This is the 8th Stoic key. Don't broadcast your dreams, but nurture them in silence until they're ready to shine. Seneca warned, "The greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today." The Stoics taught that dreams are fragile, easily disrupted by external skepticism or pressure. Sharing them too soon can sap motivation or invite negativity. By keeping aspirations private, we protect their purity, staying connected to our intrinsic drive. This aligns with the Stoic focus on present action, working diligently today rather than fantasizing about tomorrow. In a world that pushes us to share every ambition, silent nurturing of dreams is a powerful act of patience and self-trust. Serena Williams lived this Stoic principle. As a young athlete, she trained tirelessly in silence, honing her tennis skills away from the spotlight. While others might have boasted about their potential, Serena focused on practice, avoiding distractions. This quiet dedication led to 23 Grand Slam titles, proving that nurturing dreams in silence builds unstoppable momentum. Her journey shows that protecting your aspirations allows them to grow strong, rooted in your own vision. To nurture your dreams, follow these steps. First, write your dream privately to clarify it. Second, break it into actionable steps, tackling them quietly. Third, share only when ready, such as when seeking specific resources. For example, draft a book in secret until it's complete. Journal your progress to stay motivated. This practice fosters resilience and focus. Your Stoic challenge. Nurture a dream silently for 30 days. Note your growth in a journal and share in the comments how it felt. Like Alex, you'll find power in protecting your aspirations. Dream secure. Alex found strength in solitude. Lesson 9. The Sanctuary of Solitude. Embracing quiet strength. With dreams taking root, Alex faced a new challenge. Constant noise. Work, social media, and endless demands left little room for clarity. Inspired by Seneca, Alex carved out time for solitude, journaling each morning in a quiet park. These moments brought peace, sparking insights and strength amidst chaos. Solitude became Alex's sanctuary, a space to connect with their core. This is the 9th Stoic key. Embrace solitude as a source of quiet strength, nurturing your inner world in silence. Seneca wrote, "Loneliness is the poverty of self. Solitude is the richness of self." The Stoics saw solitude not as isolation, but as a sacred space for self-discovery. In solitude, we reflect on our values, confront fears, and build resilience. It's a time to recharge, free from external noise. In our hyper-connected world, where solitude is often mistaken for loneliness, the Stoic embrace of quiet reflection is revolutionary. By prioritizing time alone, we cultivate self-reliance and clarity, aligning with the Stoic pursuit of inner peace. Albert Einstein exemplified this principle. Known for solitary walks, Einstein used these moments to ponder complex problems, leading to breakthroughs like the theory of relativity. He valued solitude as a space for creativity, avoiding distractions to focus on his inner world. Einstein's life shows that solitude fuels insight and strength, allowing us to tackle challenges with clarity. His quiet reflection embodies the Stoic ideal of finding richness in our own company. To embrace solitude, try these steps. First, schedule daily solitude, 10 minutes of quiet reflection. Second, use it for journaling, meditation, or creative thinking. Third, keep it sacred, avoiding the urge to share. For example, meditate daily in a quiet space. Journaling your thoughts can deepen the experience. This practice builds a foundation of inner strength. Your Stoic challenge: practice solitude daily for a week. Journal your insights and share in the comments how it transformed your perspective. Like Alex, you'll discover the power of quiet strength. Solitude completed Alex's transformation, and now it's your turn. As we reach the end of Alex's journey, let's reflect on the 9 Stoic keys that transformed their life from chaos to clarity, offering a roadmap for us all. Alex began overwhelmed, drowning in deadlines and drama, but through Stoic wisdom, they found strength. They learned to face challenges silently, turning trials into triumphs like Oprah Winfrey. Discretion shielded their dreams, as Steve Jobs did with his innovations. Humility, inspired by Keanu Reeves, brought deeper fulfillment than applause. Strategic silence, like J.K. Rowling's quiet creation of Harry Potter, kept Alex focused. By avoiding gossip, emulating the Dalai Lama, they fostered peace. Unspoken kindness, in the spirit of Paul Newman, enriched their soul. Guarding weaknesses, as Abraham Lincoln did, built resilience. Nurturing dreams silently, like Serena Williams, fueled ambition. And embracing solitude, as Albert Einstein did, unlocked inner clarity. These keys, rooted in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, are universal, tools to navigate life's storms with purpose and serenity. Now, it's your turn to embrace these Stoic keys. Pick one, perhaps the quiet strength of facing challenges or the art of discretion. and apply today. Share your Stoic journey in the comments. Which key will you try first? How will it shape your path? Join our community at Daily Stoic Quotes by hitting that subscribe button, giving this video a thumbs up, and typing "Keep it up" in the comments. Your support fuels our mission to share timeless wisdom, helping us all grow stronger together. Let's build a community of Stoic seekers, inspired to live with virtue and resilience. As you step back into the world, carry this Stoic truth. True wisdom lies not in outsmarting others, but in mastering yourself. Like Alex, you can face life's challenges with courage, nurture your dreams with patience, and find peace in your own company. The Stoic path is one of purpose, resilience, and inner freedom, a life where every obstacle becomes a chance to grow, every moment a step toward virtue. So, go forth, live boldly, and let your actions shine brighter than words. Keep practicing, keep growing, and let your Stoic light illuminate the world.